Welcome to Spiritual Court. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is your second time, welcome back. If you've been back more times than you can count, welcome back. You know why? Because you could be anywhere. You decided to be here again in Spiritual Court, and for that I am eternally grateful. Come on in. We got new downloads here. It's been interesting as we transition into this Piscean energy, Piscean season. What is your dream state like? Are y'all dreaming with your eyes wide open, shut, when your physical body is resting and your spiritual body is also traveling by way of the astro spiritual realm? It's a beautiful dance of yin and yang energies. When your physical and your spiritual body know how to collaborate very beautifully. We're going to tap on in. Listen, my best recommendation is one, remember to listen to your intuition. It's just a kind reminder. You don't need anybody to give you permission or tell you what it is you need to do with your own life by way of making your own decision, sound decision, by way of using your discernment. Again, consider this just to be a kind reminder. Two, I also recommend that you just take what resonates. That's also a good thing to do simultaneously by way of intuitively feeling and discerning what you need to pick up and what you need to lay down. And when you get clarification and truth, you now have to hold yourself accountable to spiritual law. What do you plan to do with this information now that you have it? Three, I am the messenger, okay? This could be your story. This could be his story. This could be somebody's story. This could be current energy. Energy is very fluid. It is always changing, right? And five, was that 4 or 5? Or 4, 5? I don't know, 4 or 5, by way of the rules of engagement. Who's counting? Somebody's counting. Listen, the rules of engagement. Listen, sometimes I come off like the prosecutor. Oftentimes I sound like the defendant. You are absolutely correct in seeing me that way. Welcome to Spiritual Court. Listen, come on in. What's going on currently? I've already prayed and meditated. Y'all have been hanging out in the ethers, talking to those supernatural beings. I've seen a lot of y'all out there just shining your light. A lot of you are scientists and doctors in the astral realm, honey. Oh, coming up with spiritual elixirs. Spiritually, in the astral realm, you are simultaneously, by way of quantum physics, there are other versions of your high vibrational selves hanging out. I had the privilege to visit most of you in the astral realm. It's quite interesting. But what's going on in the 3D? You know, the 3D is just for shits and giggles at this point. A Virgo could be significant. Mama Gaia, the planet Earth, Virgo energy, stalkers, gawkers, watching you. Well, they're watching you for good reason. Divine Collective. Hold on as I turn down my shamanic drums here, okay? They're healing for me, but sometimes I feel like my voice is a rhythm in itself, and I don't want those two sounds to clash. I want this to be good rhythmic information for you, enough that you will lend me your ears long enough to get this spiritual message out. Needless to say, let's just say less. Stalkers, okay? People watching you. They're unhinged, they're spying, they're subscribing, they're unsubscribing, they're kicking the dogs and they're kicking the cats. They're angry, okay? They're frantic. Whatever the case or whatever the circumstance, these people don't have a reason, okay, to be angry with you, with the exception of the fact that they can't go with you. This makes them angry. 9 of Swords energy, okay? We got to check their mental state, check their mind's eye. Find out if their third eye is blind and why they are going crazy like this. If you're just now coming into the chat, listen. Just make sure you rewind and listen to the disclaimer. The intro is very vital by way of what you decide to do when you come into this particular live reading. I don't know about anybody else, but I know about us right here. So come on in. Let's just see what's going on, beautiful angels. Beautiful ascended masters. Yeah, I saw some of y'all in the ethers really creating some beautiful light, co-creating with source, creator of all things. You are scientists in nature. You are co-creating. And then on a 3D level, you got somebody down here in a very low fallen angel frequency, unfortunately. Okay, why do we need to know this? Why are they here in spiritual court? Because spiritual court is saying in the ethers, thank you, there's spiritual court. Spiritual court just came out. By way of the ethers, let me just explain what I feel the decision is, what I channeled earlier by way of high vibrational beings, okay? That means the people that are at the highest frequency right now based on their evolution. We're deciding to eliminate 3D, okay? So this is why a lot of this stuff is like all over the place. You know, it's kind of going through hell before it gets to that state of heaven. If you know, then you know. Go within, listen. You got justice. I'm telling you, spiritual court is showing up in the 3D because right now, by way of high vibrational beings, we're trying to figure out why we actually need the 3D in the state that it's in right now, with people that are still jealous, trying to hurt people for money, stuff that's not real. We're trying to figure out how to collaborate with Gaia, planet Earth, planet Kai, whatever you want to call her. She is the foundation by way of spiritual law, okay? You got the Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands is taking swift action by way of implementing the law. Planet Kai, planet Gaia. Spiritual court is in the 3D and wants to eliminate the third dimension because we just don't see how it's necessary. By way of us creating the future version of ourselves, I really believe that collectively we've decided, a lot of us by way of our conscious, to just eliminate 3D. It doesn't exist. But you know, we still got the world, we still got jobs and bills and all that good stuff. You know, it's the game of life and we're learning how to play it. Yeah, look, this is how we're going to alchemize this energy. So while you got somebody stalking you, watching you, as much as I want to say they're doing it in a very nasty way, I feel like a lot of these people are in awe of you. I feel like they're shocked that you overcame some type of 3D energy that they've yet to understand, or that they've yet to put in work to understand, because this card says stalking, watching. I feel like they want to study you, but then at the same time they're giving you the evil eye, but now all their evil eyes are going blind because their third eye is blind. They don't understand what this is really about. They're only seeing the aesthetics, okay? Whenever you think about jealousy and envy, it's all external. It's nothing internal. It's nothing deep. Look, stalking, child. Some of these people are not blinking. Some of these people are just staring right at you. They can't blink. A lot of these people feel like if they blink, they're going to miss something. They need to see, why are you doing this? How are you doing this? Why aren't you bothered by our 3D shenanigans? Clarify the 3D shenanigans, stalkers, watchers, yeah, subscribers and unsubscribing. These are people that could be subscribing under secret accounts, Facebook, TikTok, whatnot, YouTube, you do, he do, she do, whatever they're doing. You got the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles usually represents some form of income, but page is like a small offer, okay? So these are minimalists. These are people that are coming in with, you know, shitty shenanigan as 3D as energy, okay? They're breadcrumbers, okay? Clarify these stalkers. What is it that we need to know about the 3D? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. The 3D is about to get eliminated. So what you're able to manifest, chosen ones, high frequency beings, people that are choosing to really ascend to their highest frequency effortlessly, intentionally, meaning you're putting in more time with yourself than you are anybody else, because that's the best thing you can do. That's a wise thing to do. You are absolutely raising the vibration of the planet. They're watching you as we eliminate the 3D existence, meaning they are now the illusion. They appear to be somewhat of an intrusion. Have you ever had an intruder? Okay, if somebody tried to intrude or impede on your space, the first thing you're gonna say is like, what the hell are you doing here? They're now the abnormal anomaly. They now are abnormal, right? So you got more people that want to raise their vibration than there are people that do not. So now they stick out like a sore thumb. They look abnormal. What are they doing here? We've eliminated that mindset. You mean to tell me that you're still a walking, breathing version of envy and jealousy? We've eliminated that. What does that mean for us? It means that the Wheel of Fortune puts us in alignment with higher frequencies, co-creating a world that absolutely does represent the fact that we've evolved beyond this reptilian ass nature. Stalkers watching. So they're watching you with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Watching you do something well with your life, watching you stand your ground. You got the ancestors. You got the elements of nature, I just heard. The elements of nature, fire, earth, water, air. Okay. Some of you are airbenders. Okay. Guardians of the galaxy type energy. I can't make it up. Yeah, listen. Some of you know how to shake up the earth in a way that it gets shit going. It makes things, you know, be shooketh, if you will. We got spiritual court, and with spiritual court comes spiritual purgatory and spiritual jail. This is a place where I feel like a lot of these stalking ass, gawking ass, weird ass people are. They're being set down by planet Kai, by Gaia, by Mayat energy, Libran energy, to liberate people from their nasty, funky energies. They're being set down and they're bound to it, meaning set down and trapped by their own energy, because where else is that energy going to go? With high frequency people, it's simply going to bounce off of us. In any realms of possibility that these people thought they were about to cook up by way of diabolicalness, it's not working. Love is the key. Love is the key. Okay, you got the Knight of Wands in passionate pursuit and the Lovers. Clarify the Knight of Wands in passionate pursuit with the Lovers. And the Page of Swords. You got a lot of ex-karmic lovers that are watching you too. Page of Cups energy. All right. Page is like minimum energy. Small. It's the smallest offer on the totem pole of offers. You got the King of Pentacles. You got the Queen of Cups, King of Cups. These are big emotional offers. These are emotionally sound offers. You got the King of Swords. And then you have the Knight. You got the Knight of Wands. Somebody impulsively rushing in to do whatever it takes to give you a small offer just so that they can be a part of your wheel of fortune. I smell opportunists. I also smell ulterior motive on these people's energy. You know, wanting to now come in with a Page of Cups, a little small offer. This is all they have to give. And it's not genuine in the sense that they've learned the schematics of what it takes to be decent and in order by way of character. They've yet to wrap their minds around that, which is why their offers are minimum. If this is all they have to give at this level of their evolution as we evolve to these high frequencies, it will not measure up. It's just not enough. This is what I hear the spirit guys saying. Child, I've been traveling through the ethers. Can y'all tell? Can you tell that I've just been traveling? I just got back from a trip in the ethers. I went somewhere maybe around, I could have been around the 88th dimension and above. I don't know, but I saw a couple of high vibrational beings. It was beautiful. I saw a lot of high vibrational beings by way of quantum physics. A lot of you are living out on a whole bunch of alternate existences, y'all, and all of your existences, every single version of you on this multiverse energy. Child, you are high vibrational on all your timelines. Isn't that great, man? It's nothing like being high vibrational on like 10 out of 11 of your timelines. You're going to go to the 11th timeline. Like, what parts of my low vibrational self do I need to bring up to par? You are high vibrational on all your timelines. All of us, I saw it. It was amazing. I said, yo, we got scientists. We got people recreating new fruits in the future, co-creating with sorts and creating organic food and healthy food. And then there's some dimensions where they're solely living off of just energy, honey, and nature. I cannot make it up. Well, you know, listen, I just got back from a trip. So coming back down to the 3D, you know, it's a little, okay, we're here. Hey, 3D, okay. Y'all ain't gonna survive much longer. Everything that involves the 3D is being eliminated, which is why the politics are looking the way they're looking, which is why it's a whole big, small, little shit show in the 3D, eliminating their resources, eliminating the fact that people can sit on their ass and not validate their existence while on this spiritual plane is no longer an option. So these people want to jump on board. They want to come along, but these are a lot of people that worked against you, okay? Yeah, that's not important. You know why it's not important to you, chosen one? Because you absolutely still were able to ascend in spite of. It's only important to them because this illusion of guilt is what's eating them up. But connected to guilt, you got ego. Connected to ego, you got jealousy, you got envy, you got all these weird little lower dimensional illusions, right, that these people have found themselves addicted to and or bound to. So they still want to resonate with that energy. So they're watching, stalking, okay, now they're having a change of heart because they want to go wherever you're going, and it's a hell to the no. Look at the Fool is in the reverse. The universe is saying no. 5:22 on the clock. A lot of karmic ex-lovers, okay? Some of these people feel stuck. Some of them are being sat down in spiritual jail to see things from a new perspective. I hear the universe saying you're going to have to grow or go. That is the judgment as justice came out. Spiritual court is being held in the astral realms. Don't believe me? Listen, keep ascending. Listen, you got the 9 of Wands. This is the kind of energy that if you play around with it, you monkey around, or you think you're going to come with these little low vibrational little ass entities, you're going to get yourself hurt in this kind of energy, low frequencies and low vibrationals, the diabolicals, low diabolicals, the doulos, whatever y'all name is today, the karmic villains, karmic violettes, whatever. Y'all go by so many names in different times, but your only time is 3D. And it's being eliminated. You need to be made clear of that. The 3D shenanigans are no longer, honey. In the future, there's no reptilian ass energy. They've been extinguished. They've been eliminated. They are the anomaly. Yeah, look, I can't make it up. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. We're not investing in that low vibrational energy. What is the hate about? What are we hating for? Racism, hate, sexism. What is going on? What is this about? What can we do with that energy at this point? Okay, we've transmuted it to the highest point of transmuting. Okay, we've used that energy till we can't use the shadow no more. And now, as scientists and doctors in the ethers, you are a spiritual doctor. Ugh. You're operating in the spirit, operating on the spirit, operating on the minds of the human beings. What can we do with that energy? We have decided on the highest vibration of our timelines that we no longer need that low vibrational energy. Clarify. Ooh, the phone just dropped. Somebody could have just dropped. Child, clarify the low vibrational 3D shenanigans. Stalkers, they're watching though. We've decided though, I'm telling y'all, in the future that we're not doing that. Okay? These people want to pass. They want something from us. They feel like they feel slightly entitled for us to take care of them. Okay? These are people that are being demoted back to page energy. This is why they're in the page energy. Page of Pentacles is a childlike state. There's no way that they can jump to any new levels without dealing with the beginning of why something happened, going back to the womb, dealing with their inner child. Like, yeah, nah, it's a no. So they feel entitled, okay? These are low vibrational ingrates, okay? They weren't grateful when you were there giving to them, irregardless to the level that you were at. Okay, but now they feel as though you are obligated to give to them. These are beggars, robbers, thieves of energy, time, and space. And we just don't see that it's necessary to do that anymore. I feel like with the age of Aquarius, y'all, what I feel the universe is saying, the higher beings are saying, alien beings are saying, the grays, they want to co-sign, you know, we luminaires now. Okay, so listen, what I feel them saying is, we can't give something to nothing and keep allowing somebody to be nothing. Like nothing from nothing leaves nothing. So we're eliminating nothing. We're eliminating that. We need something out of this human spiritual existence. Something has to come from it other than just evil eye energy. Or, you know, you had a spirit that was kind of running rampant like 2 years ago. Just people were taking out their lovers and mothers was taking out their children. What type of spirit is that? It's a force. So now that we're eliminating that, that spirit can't possess anybody. And the people that it's possessing, they're choosing to do that. They refuse to deal with their shadows. Look at the 6 of Cups in the reverse. The universe is saying, listen, we're in the age of Aquarius. You got too much information, okay, to still be consciously unconscious. You choosing to go back to sleep? Somebody woke up and was like, oh shit, no, this is too much. It requires too many brain cells. It requires too much of a frequency. Somebody chose, somebody's, a group of people, the diabolicals. You are too conscious to be unconscious with all this information that we have about spirituality and educating ourselves as, you know, people that are supposed to be dominating the earth by way of having dominion over the earth. There's no reason to be in this childlike energy. It's immature. There's a childlike innocence, and then there's an immaturity that people are just dedicated to be. It's giving, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Somebody's just choosing not to grow up in the spirit. 55, 60, 70, 80 years on the planet. 40, 80, you've been here 18,000 days. Count how many days you've been here. If you take your age and you say, Google, or maybe you just want to work it out in your brain. Some of y'all are just mental giants. And decide how many days you've been here on the planet. I promise you, your higher self is going to hold you accountable. So you got some people that are still on day one mentally, emotionally, can't move past certain things. Okay? Even with all this information, all this education, by way of the age of Aquarius, without all this technology, there's nothing that you can't find out. We got some real intelligent beings walking the planet here to help people, real spirit guides, and you're choosing not to go to class. We have to eliminate the 3D, because how do you continue to try to wake people up that are dedicated to being the walking dead? Okay, they want to be asleep, then let them. But there's a whole lot going on around your nap time. Some people been napping their whole life. That's okay. Some people wake up later than others, sooner than others, but the time for the 3D energy is eliminated. That's what I saw in the future. In a very soon, like not even a distant future, like a recent distant future. Recent distant? Yeah, it's coming up soon. What appeared to be a long time away is like really like happening right now. Okay, 6 of Cups in the reverse. Clarify stalkers. Let's just get some 3D energy. Stalkers. So they're watching you, okay? You could be doing something where you're teaching, telling the truth, walking in your truth, being honest about who you are, what you used to do, whatever this is. I feel like you're presenting yourself in all honesty and truth. You're very transparent right now, right? Okay, stalkers, what are they watching for? What do they want? They're watching. They're watching you go on your destiny. They're way down because maybe they lost their way, or maybe they said you would never be anything or amount to anything. It was never up to them. It was always up to them to be better than themselves. They were a little too invested and dedicated in trying to convince themselves or other people that you would never be anything. But here you are. Look at you, 2 of Wands. Very much at a distance, away from the 3D bullshit. You got the King of Cups, self-love energy, and you got the Ace of Pentacles. So they're watching. These people, if they don't know nothing else in the 3D, they know that the way you're moving and the way you're growing and the way you're grooving, that something good is coming in for you. You got the Ace of Pentacles. It's like a gift from the heavens. You got the King of Cups, self-love energy, emotionally stable energy. The Lovers, you're doing it with love. You got a lot of people watching you that love you, though. That's what's beautiful. Clarify the Ace of Swords, the Lovers. Big High Priestess energy. Justice in the upright. You got the King of Wands in the upright. This wanted to come up in the reverse. This could be this Knight of Wands energy. Somebody could have been abusive, impulsive, okay? I just felt like somebody is, maybe they're changing. I don't know. They could be going through some form of an awakening. But this person is definitely watching you, okay? Yeah. This person don't want to argue no more. They feel defeated. They're beyond defeated. Maybe they're learning something about themselves, okay? And whatever this is that they're learning about themselves, you are extremely instrumental in this person's growth with the Hangman position and how they're viewing life, how they could possibly be seeing themselves. With the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, it's almost like talking to the man in the mirror type energy, asking him to change his ways. You really can't get away from yourself, you know? Yeah, it's like you can't hide from yourself. Because everywhere you go, there you are. You can't hide from yourself. Because everywhere you go, there you are. Yeah, this person got to face themselves, okay? Because again, this card almost came up in the reverse. So this could have been a controlling person, full of themselves, ego, materialistic, money, only cared about appearances, really never gave any, how do you say, thought about how people feel or feelings. I'm not getting a lot of endearing energy, like care for people or empathy or sympathy in life. Very selfish energy, but it's in the upright. So somebody very well could be changing before the 3D elimination. These people know that these ways are being eliminated. The way the 3D is being eliminated is that when you see people get out of character for no apparent reason, or they're angry and they don't have a reason to be, people are going to look at them like, are you okay? Because the rest of the world is going to be that happy to where it's going to be like, oh, that's different. Like, okay, like you look weird out here in these energetic streets. Yes, displaced anger, jealousy, hatred. It's like where something used to be really accepted, you know. You remember it was okay for people to be jealous. People were recording people getting beat up. And I used to always say, why is this funny? People would be fighting online and people would record it. I said, who's behind the camera? Whose child is that fighting? Like, how is it that people have lost their empathy and their sympathy? How do we go viral with this and we lost any type of emotions for mankind, for human? Like, somebody is being hurt. They're being beat. Watching people being beat to a pulp, and people would be behind the camera laughing. Now, that will absolutely be abnormal energy. Whereas before, the world was looking like, oh, there's nothing wrong with that. They were desensitized to emotions. You would see a group of people laughing. I'm like, why are they laughing? That's not normal, right? So it's abnormal behavior. That's what the 3D is. It's abnormal behavior. And now it sticks out like a sore thumb. Now it's weird energy. Like, yeah. 2 women fighting over a man. Like, why are you fighting over a man? 2 men fighting over a woman. Why are you fighting over a woman? Like, what is this about? What are you in the world doing? So much so that people are taking other people's lives over lovers. And like, what type of spirit is that? Whatever that is, it goes along with the 3D. The minimum by way of what people will be required to raise their vibration to in a very short time is the 5th dimension by way of intelligence. We're going to need you to use more of your brain cells, okay? More of your intellect, more of your high frequency. You're going to have to raise that vibration or you're going to get eliminated. That's just what it is. That's the decision that I saw in the dream state. When I tell y'all, Piscean season did not come to disappoint. Aquarius season left no spiritual crumbs on the table. My dream state was so clear. I said, what realm am I in? I woke up, after I woke up from the dream state, I just laid there on the bed and was like, damn. I saw people in higher realms. I saw us in higher realms. Some of them were walking so fast, it looked like they were floating, like they were levitating. I said, what realm is this? I could not wait to come back and do a reading. I said, what realm is this? Where are we at, man? This is deep. You got people in the astral realm thinking of like cures and stuff for sicknesses and diseases. And it's not what you think it is. It's not something you take. It's really like a new consciousness. It's like a consciousness by way of a download. Oh, let me download this new consciousness. Okay, I will forever be disease free. Like, it's like wrapping your mind around something like that. It's like people that are thinking their way to ascension in the astral realms. They're using only the cerebral energy by way of their minds that have ascended to that of gods that are co-creating with the universe. Listen. And then you come back down here and you got some piss poor ass who trying to win at all costs but still keep losing, giving you the evil eye. You just look at them and you go, oh, you little reptilian, you little simpleton. Your little pea-brain ass mind. What in the world? How can we help you? And the universe is like, just throw the whole consciousness away. They can't be helped. What? Yeah, they still fighting over shoes and who got the best this and the that. Like, it's so weird. They're so weird that the scientists and the higher beings and these other realms and alien beings, listen, we standing at the portal trying to let them know what's going on. These other beings are looking at them like, yeah, just throw the whole consciousness away. What do we got them around for? Okay, so these people want to come back to the shadows. They want to come back to the shadows. They want to keep cycles open and weird shit. And nobody got time for that. Anybody got time for that? We literally do not have time on the timeline for that. We don't have a time for that. It's not a part of the spiritual itinerary at this point. Well, okay. Well, clarify, stalkers. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. You got higher consciousness. I promise you, I've seen these scientists in my dream. I've seen these high vibrational beings. I've seen all of us. I've seen the collective. I've seen the future. I've seen the past. I've seen the present. And I've seen the future. And I've seen timelines. I saw stuff in quantum physics realms. I saw other earth beings, meaning other earth-like beings. You know, the act of being somebody. I saw other dimensions in my dream state. Aquarius season didn't leave no spiritual crumbs. Pisces season, that dream was so deep, man. Oh my God. You got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So if these people don't get it together, jealousy, hatred, evil, racism, sexism, hating animals, hating children, abusing children, all those nasty, low vibrational, fallen angel ass energies, child, the universe is literally going to eliminate them. They are the disease. They are what's keeping the world unhealthy. And so, yeah, we outnumber these people, okay? Here soon, we're going to see that there's like a rare 1% of just people that don't want to ascend. And you're going to look at them like, y'all okay? No, they're not. They're being eliminated by the ethers. Ace of Wands in the reverse. They're being eliminated by the universe. Low vibrational, not wanting to, you know, still wanting to fight, still talking about woulda, coulda, shoulda, still trying to pull you back to other low vibrational realms and like weird stuff. Look, you fighting hierophants. These people out here fighting hierophants. Are they crazy? High vibrational scientists, teachers, leaders, healers, people that have been born into this dimension. You think we wanted to come back down to this raggedy ass 3D dimension? Hell no. You see what this look like? We didn't want to come back here. I remember I got a past life regeneration. Is that what you call it when you go into your past lives? I had a warlock. He tried to pull me back into the past, and I felt it. I was on the phone with him. I said, why is he pulling on my energy? I didn't realize he was trying to pull me back into another realm, another dimension. And so I pulled myself back up to the current moment. He said, oh, you're already there. He said, why did you come back? I ain't heard from him since. Anyway, that's a true story. I said, okay, well, you know, I came back. I came back to do a little dilly-dally, man. Came back to dilly-dally a little bit. Then as I embarked on my path, I got a couple of people that didn't want me to be here. Okay, that's fine. I already saw that in my contract. But you got the Hierophant energy, the Five of Wands energy. We came back to just make this shit right out of love, y'all, honestly. Some of us had already ascended. We could have stayed in the astral realms, y'all, and had a really good life and just not been bothered about this bullshit ass place. But we decided to come back to help people out of love, okay? So 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is happiness, joy, bloodline. So for teachers to spin the block, ascended masters that have spent the block, people that have mastered their life, high vibrational readers, high priestess, you came back to help people, be a spirit guide, to guide them back to the light, to help them see themselves, talking to the man and the woman in the mirror, okay? If you know about the mirror, then you already know about alternate realities, shadow side, light side, right? We came back with love overflowing, and some of them gave you anger, hatred, and so we said, you know what, enough. Okay, so now we're going to help the people that are helping themselves. And with the Five of Wands, you say, you know, it's enough, okay? Throw it all away, throw them all away, we're done. In the future, that's what's going on by way of the Galactic Confederation. A lot of people don't know that meeting up there is interesting in the heavens. I can't make it up. This is what they're saying in the heavens, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing. This is what they're saying in the heavens. I went to the meeting. I said, damn, I woke up in the dream state. Yeah, I woke up in the dream state. I was so conscious in the dream state. And I'm like, what's going on up here? I was so glad to be called into the meeting. I'm like, oh my God, this is so amazing. I must be somebody really important up here. What's going on? Man, this is what they talking about. Get rid of it. The chariot, the world must go on. You're going to have a world of high priestesses, high vibrational beings, bringing back the richness of the bloodlines because you have successfully broken all of your curses. What? This is what they're talking about in the ethers, in the meetings with the alien beings and the supernatural beings and all the extra gods and the Orisha and the ascended masters. I said, oh, it's beautiful up here. I said, y'all got flowers and stuff I ain't never even seen. Y'all got colors I ain't never even seen. What part of the heavens is this? You got some places that I visited, I ain't gonna even lie, y'all, by way of the dream state. And I seen people that are just stuck in a realm. They like stuck in, they like waiting their time. They like waiting their time. You know, some of them are literally watching versions of themselves that were sent into the earth to be better. They just watching their versions of themselves wreak havoc. And they're weeping in the ethers. They're weeping by way of the levels of the heavens. You know, there's different levels to the heavens, right? There's a group of people that's just weeping because they're watching themselves literally destroy their own lives. They got higher versions of themselves that can't move around in the ethers because their earthly experience is so rough, so raggedy, so diabolical. They've let themselves down. This has nothing to do with you. Oh, he broke my heart. He cheated on me. Yeah, okay, fine. That was just a human experience. Okay, all right, that's fine. You know, once you really get into this whole spiritual energy of it all, you understand that, hey, this was just something you signed up for and that's okay. You needed that experience, whatever it was. You showed love. If they didn't show it back, well, I gotta go. Adios. I gotta go to my next assignment. And this is where your willpower came in. So with that, a lot of them, and I'm telling you, I seen this and I was like, where am I at? And I even said to myself, like, what part of the contract did I sign up for that I'm visiting all these alternate realities? There's so many different realities. Some of them are just sitting up there in the ethers, looking down on their earthly existence, disconnected from their bodies, disconnected from their physical bodies, their conscious minds, low vibrational, angry, bitter, and there's no more opportunities to come back. I said, this is crazy. So while they're watching you, let's talk about the stalkers. While they're watching you, looking at you, sad and mad because they can't go into the light, it's their own fault. You coming into their lives, you being born to these karmic parents, you being a sister to a karmic sister, you being the light, you were the opportunity. It's 5:44 on the clock. You were the opportunity. Come go my way, follow me. Let me show you the light. They didn't like the way you look. They didn't like the way you sound. They didn't like something about you. They didn't go towards you, but you are showing up as pure love and light. And even when you got mad, even when you got angry, you were angry because of love. Like, what's wrong with y'all type of angry? What the hell is wrong with you? I keep showing you love and you cheated on me. You stole from me. You took my this. You tried to destiny swap. What the hell is wrong with y'all? So now the ethers is backing you in spiritual court, chosen ones. They're saying, yeah, what the hell is wrong with them? You know what? I'm telling you, you got supernatural beings, high vibrational beings, the Orisha, ascended masters that are making decisions by way of spiritual meetings to eliminate the 3D and these people that are in the 3D. You're going to watch them fall by the wayside. And unfortunately, can I just say something? This could sound a little harsh. You know, there are going to be casualties in this war. We can't do nothing with that consciousness. Remember, you showed these people pure love and they still showed you hate. You can't do anything with that consciousness. It was not receptive to generosity, to love, to sharing, to caring, to empathy. It was not receptive. Their physical bodies and the lack of their spiritual bodies and spiritual consciousness were not receptive to love. There's nothing that we can do. So now the fact that they want to watch, some of them are even watching this reading and they don't even know what I said. That's like the people that watch the Kendrick Lamar performance and they're like, what? Oh, I thought it was the best thing ever. I said, did y'all just see what he said? They didn't, all they saw was him mustard on the beat. No, mustard on the beat is a guy who's a DJ. Okay, listen, it's too much to talk about. But the point that I'm making is, when you're talking to a committed dead people, people that are committed to being dead mentally, they don't want to evolve. They don't want to see nothing no other way. They don't want things to change. They love the shadows. This is why they stay in this, continuing to open up a cycle and pulling you back to the past, because this is where they believe they had power previous to your awakening. Okay? Even at your non-awakened state, you were always more conscious than these people could be at their current state. With all that time that's gone by, the world in the reverse, okay? So now that we've established that these cycles will not happen again, because this is what they're asking for. When they're doing voodoo and they're doing magic and they're doing whatever and blah, 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 they're simply playing with the elements and they're asking for things to go back to the way that they were during the age of Pisces, where there was so many illusions. So many love spells, so many whatever. No, transparency, eliminating the veil and getting rid of the 3D shenanigans. That's what this is all about. So they're stalking you now, high vibrational collective. They're stalking your high frequency. Remember, these are people that gossip, they buried you, they did this. Didn't I tell you they've been to the graveyard? If I catch another one of you bitches in the dream state, in the graveyard, I'm going to visit you at the graveyard. I'm going to sneak up on your ass. I'm going to say, what you doing? While you playing with that voodoo doll, I'm going to say, what you doing? I'm going to sneak right up on you. I'm going to astral project over you in the past, the present, and the future and say, what the hell are you doing? They're going to be like, oh, what? Huh? What? Huh? We heard something talk to us. Was it an ancestor? What the hell? No, bitch, it's me. What are you doing? What are you doing? You know your earth magic is being rejected by the ethers. So you done pissed Guy off. She done gave you 3 earthquakes in the last 4 months to warn your ass to quit burying shit in the earth. Shit jars and rotten jars and whatever you making this out of, okay? Frog legs and snake skin or scorpions or whatever the hell you cooking up, okay? You're under judgment, dummy. That's what you really want to say to them, but you can't say anything because they're not receptive to this love. So the 3D shenanigans is a wrap. Now they're watching you, they're stalking you, they need your help. You're in the Hierophant High Priestess energy, speaking the truth, okay? I can't make it up. In spiritual court, getting a fair verdict. Wheel of Fortune in alignment. You're a healer working with the herbs. You are on whole other planets. I wish, listen, y'all already know. You on other planes, quantum physically jumping through other astral planes, creating energetic elixirs, visual solutions. What does that mean? You're catering to all the senses of the divine collective. You are scientists of the ethers, man. These people is talking about trying to stop you from connecting to a spirit spouse, connecting you to your twin flame. They praying for you to lose money. You're like, bitch, what? I'm in the ethers on the 77th dimension, creating a whole new version of myself. So when I come back to the 3D, you wonder why I got that Benjamin Button. Yeah, somebody missed it. Okay, but you at the graveyard with your shit jar and the baby dolls, or what is this, voodoo dolls? It's almost like, it's an insult to my intelligence, man. Quit bringing this Mickey Mouse ass shit in the spiritual court. Well, I don't like her. This bitch hate her. But shut the hell up. You don't even know what hate is. You're just diabolical, man. You're not even hating the wrong things. You know what I hate? I hate hate. I hate a bitch that's hating on somebody and they ain't got nothing. I can't stand it. I feel like this message is going to be so contorted. I feel like the people that energetically pick it up are going to be like, say that again? But the people that don't, they're going to be like, what? Like 13 people just clicked off. It's such a blessing. They clicked off the video. Yeah, you got about 1,000 of them just going to watch and they ain't going to click like or dislike. They just sitting back like, oh, what? Okay. Not a Swords energy. You're standing up for yourself. You found the courage. Okay. Stalkers and gawkers, they're being blocked by the universe, okay? 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. They want to come from out of the cold. A lot of you went from the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse to the 10 of Pentacles. This represents just the richness within your bloodline, tapping into the ancient God within you, ascending to this beautiful highest vibration of yourself. You could actually see light around you if you take a picture of yourself, okay? That photosynthesis energy, solar plex energy, solar paneled energy by way of your heavenly realm, your crown, your third eye. You are glowing. You are illuminated beings. Listen, this is beautiful. So you can see that, and this is why they're watching. But I feel like they're not genuine. Some of these people trying to figure out, what are you? I just heard they could be asking, are you from here? Are you human? They know they've gone to the graveyard too many times to count. They've already unalived people, unfortunately, with the magic and the energy that they've put out. So unfortunately, their diabolicalness has been successful on some dimension. But now that we're ascending to this higher dimension, and now that we are being revealed to people, I feel, as to who we are with Judgment, the Hierophant, the High Priestess, the Lover's Ace of Swords, they got to put some respect on your energy. They ain't really got to do nothing, but they do have to back down, okay? If they don't want to give you your respect, that's fine. I don't feel like we're asking for it. I feel like the universe is just representing us here in spiritual court and making things clear, abundantly clear. So with death and the Five of Wands, a lot of people did death spells, okay? Still, they're sitting back trying to figure out, what are you? Yeah, let's be clear. We're going to tell you what you tried to do here in spiritual court. 444 on the clock. Diabolicals, if you're watching, what you tried to do was you literally tried to unalive an angel. Huh? An angel. I know. You could have said, this don't look like no angel. The angel could have been wearing Air Force Ones. The angel could have been wearing some glasses. The angel could have been wearing, you know, what is this here? A Reebok shirt. And I mean, you know, maybe they're saying you didn't look like an angel collective. And that's okay. What do angels look like? Well, it's an energy that they carry. When you're in the presence of an angel, you'll know. You'll know. Okay? And I feel like the universe kept a lot of people covered until the right time. Well, surprise, surprise. They went to the graveyard and they tried to take out one of the creator's chosen ones. The people that chose to lay down their life, come back to the raggedy ass 3D with all the work that we were born into. Okay, knowing that we was being born into some bullshit through karmic ass bloodlines and families. That's the ultimate sacrifice, man. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, Temperance energy. Yeah, that's a sacrifice. That's a love offering. That's like, yeah, for you love the world so much that you came down and decided to do it again. You know, some of us, like I said, were in the ethers. We were chilling. We didn't have to come back. It's like, all right, I'll take another spin around the block. Okay, what I got to do this time? I got to show pure love. Okay. And then you come into the world showing pure love, and halfway through the assignment, chosen one, you said, what the hell? These people are messed up. Man, what the hell? You know, it's embarrassing when you show up to spiritual court and, you know, the universe says, well, what did you do? You know, we sent somebody nice, caring, loving, and kind into your life to show you love by example. The love language was them being caring, loving, and kind. And you tried to kill them. You wanted to unalive them. You did suicide spells, crazy spells, poverty spells over a chosen gift from the universe. Somebody that was born to come into the world and bring changes, good changes. 555 on the clock. So to be sitting back having to look at all the diabolicalness that they tried to render onto your life is torment within itself. Again, some of them recently went to the graveyard, okay? The Hermit in the reverse. Hermit in the reverse represents, you know, intuition being blocked, you know, not going within, just looking for some type of an outcome, but refusing to check themselves before they wreck themselves type of an energy. An inability to go within and see your ways and hold yourself accountable. Still recently, child, they just snuck up to the graveyard, maybe like 2 days ago. I saw somebody in the ethers who was sneaking up to the grave. I said, this bitch is going to the graveyard again? Somebody's child is about to pass away because they keep violating voodoo. I don't know who she is, but I saw somebody at the graveyard trying to create some type of doll or something, whatever the hell they was doing. Same old low vibrational cucaracha ass reptilian ass shit. You somewhere over here trying to figure out which herbs is gonna knock out a soul tie. You know what I'm saying? You working with all these beautiful herbs, lotus flower, you know, you bringing pieces. So somebody was trying to unalive a healer, literally, okay? Being sneaky and deceptive with the Page of Wands, trying to gather some type of information. I saw this person recently. I feel like this is an isolated event. And their child, yeah, here they go right here. It's a feminine though. King of Swords, could have been a masculine too. I did see a masculine. King of Swords energy upright. These are people that have learned a certain level of knowledge, but they're sneaky and deceptive, so they're abusing their power. Okay, they want to be the only ones with the knowledge. They don't want everybody to awaken to this knowledge. So Seven of Swords, sneaky and deceptive, the Hermit in the reverse. It's almost like somebody who's so wise, but they're coming off as an idiot savant, you know, so wise that they're stupid, you know. In my opinion, the first step to wisdom is knowing that you know nothing. Because the moment you think you figured it all out, child, it's a whole nother layer. Every time I feel like, oh my God, I go into the ethers and I'm like, what is this? This is deep, man. What part of evolution is this? So yeah, this person's sneaky and deceptive. You got the King of Swords. They feel like they're smarter than everybody. They want to outsmart everybody. They're deceptive and they're stupid. Because what they're doing is they're capping off their knowledge. They feel like they know enough. You never know enough. You never stop learning. There's so much more that we don't know. So much more that there is to explore. And I feel like this is what makes, this experience so exciting. When I went to the other planes or whatever realm I was in, I went inside of a store. I don't know. I was talking to a scientist. And he had come up with some form of an elixir, something that you drink that would help people go through an awakening. Okay, it's so funny. He was like, man, it was interesting. And I had a whole conversation with him in the ethers. I kid you not, true story. My right hand to the Most High God. Ooh, it's a lot of high gods up there. But listen, it was interesting, right? And so when you come back down and you notice somebody is doing this is somebody who clarified this King of Swords and the Seven of Swords. They snuck off to the graveyard to do some type of spell work. They could be watching you to see if their magic is working. Yeah, they wanted to take your power. This is supposed to be some type of exchange of power. So you got somebody that knows who you are. They know that you're the high priestess. They know that you are walking, breathing judgment. They know you're not of this world by way of being an earth angel or some type of supernatural being going through a human experience with the Ace of Pentacles. They know that you are the Hierophant. They know that you are the truth. And you got somebody that's a practitioner that feels as though they can outsmart you to take your gifts. They want your power. They want your access. They want your keys to these alternate realms. And they snuck off to the graveyard to make some type of a petition with the spirit to take your power. I told you. Didn't I just tell you? With the moon and the Five of Wands, silently in competition. So whoever this King of Swords in the upright is, I saw it was a feminine. I also saw a masculine. King of Swords doesn't necessarily have to be an air sign, but it's somebody who thinks that they're smarter than everybody else, comparing themselves to you, or they feel as though they've attained enough knowledge that they can somehow cut corners. Seven of Swords, but they're being deceptive, sneaky, okay, to take your power, take your destiny, take your gifts. With the moon, okay, the moon is going to show up in spiritual court and start revealing all the shit y'all think y'all doing under them shadows. But yeah, say less. Listen, Five of Wands, okay, that too is recording your energy under the moon. You got angels that record energy under the moon cycles. Okay, you got supernatural beings that see all of what is going on under the moon. So you can't abuse the moon anymore by way of the shadows, right? Because the moon takes light from the sun in order to shine in the light. Then you got people that only want to do work under the moon. Five of Wands, silent competition. So somebody could have sent you some type of spiritual attack or conjured up some spirits, is what I'm getting. Like entities or something like that. What did they do? I don't know, but them beings ain't got no power. Because you transmuted them and sent them right back into their portal, their dimension from whence they've come. You got the ability to do that. You got the power to do it. Yeah, this didn't work out. Somebody wanted to dominate your energy, control you, and take it. Big masculine energy, but it could be a feminine, okay? Again, this is a reckless leader, somebody with enough knowledge about spirituality that they believe that they can take something from you. This person is somehow trying to communicate with you now, because they really want to find out whether or not their magic is working. They absolutely could be moving out of fear as well with the Eight of Wands. They could be texting you out of the blue, contacting you because they're afraid, because you were supposed to be unalive by now or something like that, or they felt like they were supposed to feel your power by now. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're holding back some form of communication with the Four of Pentacles. This person wanted to hold you back. Clarify. What's the outcome? Stalkers. They're unhinged. Yeah, they can't see anything. Whoever this King of Swords energy is, this could also represent just leaders, people with higher knowledge that have fallen from grace. They got possessed with spirits of jealousy and competitive interest, or just, just full of themselves type energy. You got the Three of Wands in the reverse. They could have lost their gift to astral project and or the gift of foresight, okay, trying to bury you in the graveyard. So I'm going to sneak up on their asses the next time I see them trying to bury somebody in the graveyard. I just say, let them continue to do it, y'all. At this point, we used to do like the return to cinders. We're like, yeah, return to cinder, bitch. Nah, don't even worry about that. They're being eliminated. Okay? They're the last to know. They're so busy and being consumed in the diabolicalness with the Three of Wands in the reverse and the Hermit in the reverse. They can't even see destruction is staring them right in the face. They don't even know that the day they wake up or that they think something's going to go in their favor, it's not. because they're racking up all this diabolical ass energy and they're hoping that it lands on you. But because you keep ascending and transmuting your own energies by way of going within, you ain't got time to be fighting new shit that somebody trying to put on your plate. What is that? That's not even your energy. So what does that mean? They become submerged in it, okay? Some of these people will want death, and death won't come. Damn. 10 of Wands in spiritual court. It's not a good verdict. It's not looking too good for the 3D shenanigans and what the diabolicals are up to. But you got Earth Angel energy. This reading was a little intense, you know, for me. Somebody called it, somebody didn't. You might have to listen to it a couple of times to catch some of those references. But yeah, that dream state was so good, man. It was so good. It was so freaking good. So trying to take out versions of yourself that no longer exist. That's what I just heard. Somebody wanted to take out a version of you that no longer exists. Whoever this person is, y'all, let me just say this too. I'm going to pull from this other energy before we close out this reading. They're working around the clock. This is how full of anger and envy somebody is. And this is why the higher ups, the ascended masters, feel like these people just need to be eliminated. They're not validating their existence on the earth. They're not even proving a point. It's one thing to take out an enemy, but they are not, their attacks are not valid, you know? It's just about power and position and look at me, I'm smarter than you. They're not here to do anything other than that. And we just don't need them anymore. Okay? Let me turn energy on these people. This King of Swords that I saw in the ethers. There's a Queen of Swords in the ethers too. This came up in the reverse. Family fuse. So some of you, these are karmic family members too. It's in the reverse. These people could be fighting with their families. Some of those entities that they sent to attach to you or upset you or chaos magic, you know, just to kind of mess with your peace. It's backfired, literally. The universe returned this shit. Return to sender. You got ex-family members that tried to turn against you, manipulate your energy, full of resentment. This is in the reverse. So they're regretting that they tried to go against you. So they're sitting in their own diabolicalness, okay? Karmic family members and relationship energy, okay? So you got people, again, 3D stupid shit. Trying to block your love life. You a whole scientist and a doctor in the ethers, and somebody talking about who you gonna have sex with. You're like, bitch, I don't even have sex in the 50-50, in the 50-50 D and above. The 50-50, yeah, the 50-50 D and above. Oh, what, huh? Where is that exactly? If you don't know what a 50-50 D and above is, then I'm not talking to the right people. Yeah, they're concerned with sex and stupid stuff. Child, in the ethers, we not even having sex. Our energetic bodies are creating things energetically by way of us being energy, pure energy, y'all. I can't even explain it. There's physical bodies, though, that matter in the ethers, what I saw. But I sat down with a scientist. Clarify the scientist I sat down with in the ethers last night. He was something else. He was so intelligent. Yeah. Television. Turn the TV off. Somebody wanted to put a vision into your consciousness to get you to see something a certain way. Maybe that's what this King of Swords was trying to do, to try to get you to see something a certain way so that you wouldn't see your way through to your next ascension. Television has nothing to do with the television. It has something to do with the visions that you tell. Visions I tell. I tell a vision. Tell live vision. We're not believing the lies in the vision, the illusions. Does somebody want me to believe an illusion? Okay, what is this here? Human cat magic. It's in the reverse, okay? Somebody could have been shapeshifted into an animal. So if you saw a cat or some shit lurking in your backyard, child, let me tell y'all something. The other day, when this one chick, who I keep seeing in the graveyard, they're doing magic over a whole bunch of people. She sent me some energy, right? I was channeling the energy at the time. A black cat literally came and looked in my window. I said, bitch, I know you lied. Came right up to the window. Now, 2 months ago, it was a big fat gold cat. Came right up to the window. When you look back at the eyes, I'm looking into the eyes. I'm like, bitch, you done jumped into a cat. That's how I be looking at the cat. Like, what are you doing here? Then they scurry on. The cat, I mean, when I tell you the cat was terrified. I said, what are you doing here? Okay, now mind you, I had a dream 3 days before that somebody had a cat in the graveyard. I knew the cat was coming. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for always giving me a heads up. Child, she was so scared. And the guy, too. I seen a guy trying to bury me in the graveyard, bind me to some type of love spell, bind a couple other feminists to a love spell, just trying to see which one was going to go through. I said, you mean to tell me you done buried 7 people in the graveyard trying to make a petition or trying to petition a spirit to bring you 7 different people, and I was amongst the 7? I said, really? I woke up like, interesting. I don't even know this person. Straight warlike energy. Had 7 feminines that he wanted bound to him just to see which one of y'all gonna come through. Whichever one of y'all come through, that's gonna be my book. Low, diabolical. He's being eliminated. They're all being eliminated. Clarify the black cat. That I saw. Look. Eastern Star, Mason. I can't make it up. So you got somebody that's a Mason, Eastern Star. This came up in the reverse. The whole group is being dismantled. Apologies. They want forgiveness, a second chance, reconciliation. Could be a warlock from your past. Could be somebody that you just ain't fooling with no more. Look, this also says the love spell backfired. Child of cards are carding. Whatever the case, whatever the circumstances, I feel like these groups are shocked that we have the secrets. They're studying us. So why are they watching? They're studying us to try to figure out what we know, what level are we at energetically, intelligently, when they are sitting with artificial intelligence, right? Okay. Future, past, and present. We're the finites, but we're infinite. We're up, but we're down. We're in, but we're out. We're on, but we're off. You know, we're up, but we're down. We're heaven, but we're a little bit of hell too. Especially if you ain't doing the right thing. Our angels might look like demons to you. This is the message. Drop a heart down below and show me some love. I'll show you some love. Like, love, share, subscribe, and keep your third eye on the prize. I love y'all. I'll see you soon. As always, peace be with you.